Okay. Now that we have our whole scene and our animated UFO, we need to add a camera to this scene. What I want to do is in our top scene, select your flight path, go to your select and move tool, hold down shift. And we're going to duplicate this just a little bit, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go into the top scene. I'm going to click on my background. I'll make my background a little longer. Okay. And then in this scene here, I'll make it a little taller. All right. You'll see why we did that in a little bit. All right. So we made this 2 lines. The second one, we have flight path. First line. Let's rename this line right here to camera path. All right. Now, let's go over and select a camera. I'm going to use a target camera. And I'm going to set my target camera up in my left side view, pointing at my scene just like this. Okay. Now, remember, whatever our camera sees, we want it to show in this view here. So we're going to click where it says perspective and click on camera. All right. Let's name this camera UFO Cam. All right. And as you see, also named our target UFO Cam target. Let's select the UFO Cam target, go up to animation, constraints, path constraint, and let's put this target on our camera path line. Now you can see that whatever our camera sees, we're going to see down here in this view. So let's get on our select and move tool, click on our camera, and let's zoom our camera in. And instead of moving anything else, everything else we moved on our camera. There we go. That's a good animation. We see our airplane or our UFO kind of flying around the moon and then flying away. And that's what we want. Okay. So making sure we're in this view here. All right. Remember, whatever your camera sees is what you're going to see in your render. All right. If you want your camera to be above it, be careful that you don't lose your background in the picture. And if you want your camera to be closer, you can do that too. Okay, just remember the target is always going to stay. So if you move it closer, you may have to change the size of your background. All right, I'm going to render this view right here to 200 frames. I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole rendering. Render setup, all 200 frames. Go on the file. I'm going to name this takeoff. I'm just recording over one that I did earlier that I didn't like. Takeoff. Save it. Yes, I want to record over it. Hit render. And here's my scene. I'm not going to make you watch all of this. But after you finish rendering, save your work.